Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Justice Sploinko by Gene. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have German whisper lines on the grid. The way these work is adjacent digits on the line have to have a difference of at least 3. So if this was 2, this could be a 5 because that's a difference of 3, or a 6 because that's a difference of 4. But that's it. All the other ones would have a difference of less than 3. And you just calculate the difference as the highest minus the lowest. So this would be a difference of 3 as well. All right, in addition to that, we just have these two black dots. They separate digits with a 1 to 2 ratio. Excuse me. With a 1 to 2 ratio. So that means one of them is exactly double the other. So if this was 2, this could be a 1 because 2 is double 1, or it could be a 4 because 4 is double 2. Not all the dots are necessarily given. So if I have a 2, 4 here, there could have been a black dot given, but there wasn't, and that's okay. The solution could still have a 2, 4 there. So the setter hasn't done us the favor of giving every black dot in the grid. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, I think coloring is probably the way to start. What do I mean by coloring? Now, the question is where to start coloring, but I'm thinking maybe this guy might be the most useful. Might as well just start with this one. So a property of these German whisper lines, which is done on purpose, is that they alternate between low and high. Now, we don't know if this is low or high, but we can, without losing generality, we can say, let's say this one was low. Low is a 1, 2, or 3. High is a 4, 5, or 6. This adjacent digit has to have a difference of at least 3, which is going to bring us up to the 4, 5, 6 range. We can't stay in the 1, 2, 3 range, or we won't have the right difference. Then from the highs, the 4, 5, 6, we have to go back to low. So we don't know if we start with low or high, but we know that it alternates. And so as a result, this is how we would color this line. I don't know if green is low or high, but I know purple is the other one. Now, I guess there's 2 purples in this row. There's 2 purples in this column. Let's see. Can I link to this guy in any way? So one thing I can do is I could just color this one, say red, yellow. We don't have any assumptions about whether red equals purple or green, but it just kind of lets us visualize how it's alternating, which can be helpful. I don't know if it is today. Let's see. What can I say about that? Okay, well, I think that means this must be green. Because if this was purple, 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 this better be green, green, green. Oh, no, sorry. I got confused and thought red and green were related to each other, but they're not. If this was purple, then red would equal green, and that would be fine. Never mind. Shoot, I thought I had found something. Let's see. What can I actually find? Anything here? I'm trying to spread the colors. We know this is one of each. So if these are one of each and these are one of each, then greens are done, which means this is purple. And that's 3 purples for the row, meaning yellow must be green and red must be purple because the rest, red is red. Red must be purple, and that means that the greens for this row are done. That makes these 2 purple. This column needs greens. This box needs green only. This column needs purples only, and that makes this green and purple, and that makes this green, purple, green, purple. All right, this row finishes with the purple. This column finishes with the green. Always nice when you can just finish the colors. This is green for the box. Does this finish? Not immediately. All right. So something I've noticed is that these are both green. These are both green. That means green has to be low because there's no way a 4, 5, 6 is going to have a 1 to 2 ratio across this black dot. So it actually has to be a 1, 2 and a 1, 2. That's the only option. Can't do 2, 4. Can't do 3, 6. And so we can actually just say green is low. So I like to use blue for low and then orange for high. That puts a 3 here and a 4, 5, 6 here. This can't be a 4 because then the only digit that 4 can buddy with is the 1. And so we'd have to put a 1 in both of these. It's the only digit that's at least 3 away. So this is 5, 6 only. I'm trying to see if there's more like that, but it seems like a lot of this was carefully drawn to allow 4s. I don't actually have to write 4, 5, 6 into these if they're not limited because they're orange. What else can I do here then? 1, 2 pair. So this is a 3. So this is 1, 2. This can't be a 3 because if it was a 3, we'd have a 6 here and here, and that doesn't work. Or a 6, 3 here and here. Anyway, so this is not 3. So this 3 looks down. This 3 looks in. That's not 3. So this is a 3, which makes it low. And I think that helps us finish coloring. It's blue. This is orange. This is orange. This is blue. Okay. So these are all 1, 2s. 3 is here. These are 1, 2s. Can I finish? Yeah, 3 is there. These are 1, 2s. This is 3. 3 is surrounded by 6s. All right. I think I finished the 3s. Can I do more here? Where's kind of our weak point? I don't really have a good in for the highs. We know 6 is one of these two, but that doesn't really help. So we got to distinguish 4 and 5, which means there has to be a 2 somewhere. Okay, this is a 1, 2 pair, which means that one of these is a 2, which is going to force a 5, 6 here or here. If it was here, it would be a 5. If it was here, I guess it could be a 5 or a 6. Darn, I was hoping that that would help. Maybe I should subcolor my 1, 2s then. So we're just going to subcolor this red and yellow. So this is the red, this is the yellow, this is the yellow, this is red, yellow, red, yellow, red, red, oops, other way around, red, yellow. Okay, so I don't know which is 1 or 2, but red is different than yellow. We have the whole grid colored. So is there something I can say? Oh, yeah, so we know these two are different then. So this sees a 1, 2 pair. So it can't be 4. It has to be 5 or 6. That doesn't seem like enough. Oh, interesting. So if red was 2, we wouldn't have anywhere to put 4 in here. Basically, a more direct way to put that is 4 is in one of these two. A 4 here would make this a 1. A 4 here would make this a 1. So either way, red is 1. So what we can do is just, it doesn't matter. We'll just highlight them in 6 clicks. So these are all 1s and these are all 2s. And I can get rid of the red, yellow colors. So did any of my 2s help me? So this is not a 4. This is 5, 6. This is 4, 5. This is 4, 5. They both see a 1. Okay, I gotta find where a 2 is helping. Did I make a mistake? I don't know how we're distinguishing the highs. There's definitely a 4 in one of these two. This is not 6, it's 4, 5. What am I missing here? Do I have any 3s that I didn't? No. How am I finishing my highs? 4 is one of these two. Is there something about like a hidden single or something? 6 is one of these two, so this is 4, 5. Yeah. Just 1 does not restrict the highs. Only 2 and 3 do. Did I resolve my 1-2s backwards? No, because one of these is a 4. What could do it? 6 is one of these two. This is 4-5. I don't see a single German whisper line that has a 2 or 3 that we haven't resolved. And 1s don't help with the highs. Is there some reason this can't be 4? No. I don't see it. Maybe I need to color my 4-5s. Maybe it's the same deal. All right, so red, yellow, red, yellow, red. Anything from that? Okay, this is red. One of these is yellow. I'm just calling 4-5s. This is yellow. This sees a yellow and a red. This sees a 4-5 pair, so this has to be 6. That makes that 5, and that means red is 4, and yellow is 5. Okay. Wow. Oh, so then this is 6 and 5. I'm gonna get rid of the subcolor. All right. That's 4. That's 4. 6, 5, 6, and we're done. Wow, needed some advanced coloring stuff there. Didn't expect that. But yeah, needed to subcolor the 1-2s and needed to subcolor the 4-5s after that. Really interesting. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.